Hey guys, it's Ash, and today I'm going to share the best decks in my opinion for climbing arenas, all the way to Arena 10 and beyond. These are the decks I recommend that you use for trophy pushing because all the cards in every deck that I'm going to share in this video are fairly easy to obtain and easy to level up. And it's important that you use the best and highest level cards for moving up in arenas. But first, just want to let you guys know that I'll be doing a big giveaway event. I recently hit 400,000 subscribers and it's been a while since I did giveaways. So this giveaway is going to last all month. I'm going to give away $200 worth of gift cards to a bunch of winners. To enter, make sure you're subscribed, be sure that you have notifications enabled, like the video, and leave a comment about the video. For arenas 1, 2, and 3, I recommend using any of these 3 decks. All 3 of these decks are very easy to master and have excellent synergy. For arena 4, I also recommend using the Giant Beatdown deck, as it's one of the strongest attack strategies in the low arenas. The Giant combined with Witch and Musketeer are incredibly difficult to counter, especially since the biggest weakness to this is the Inferno Tower, but most people either don't use the Inferno Tower down here or have very low level Inferno. We also have minions that can be used to distract the Inferno Tower, while Skeleton Army is also another big weakness to the Giant, but with the Witch, she can instantly destroy those skeletons. Okay, let's do a battle with this deck. It's a very easy deck to use against WJ. Good luck. We have Cannon, Giant, Witch, and the Knight. Okay, so we're going to start off with our Knight since he only costs 3 elixir. He's going to be a safe start. So we're going to place him all the way at the back, and he's also slow. So our opponent played a 4 elixir Electro Wizard. Okay, so for that Electro Wizard, all we have to do is just use our Giant to distract it, and then we can just safely play our Witch here. And with that Knight, they should be able to take down that Electro Wizard pretty easily. He's going to use a poison with a log. Okay, some skeletons, but our Witch can one-shot them, but he's going to play the Electro Wizard. We're not going to Fireball. Instead, we'll just use our 3 elixir cannon to counter that Electro Wizard and Ice Golem. So we got lots of value from that, since the Electro Wizard and Ice Golem together cost 6 elixir and the cannon is just 3 elixir. So we made profit, and now we can make a powerful push since we're leading in elixir now. So we're going to play the Musketeer at the back, and we'll play minions to cycle to our Giant. Okay, so Giant in front of all of that, but he's got the Barbarian Hut, which is an excellent counter to the Giant, and he's going to use a poison spell, but that placement of the Barbarian Hut was poorly placed, as our Giant can go directly to his Arena Tower, so we're going to deal a lot of damage there. And nice, we can Fireball those Barbarians, some minions, and the Barbarian Hut, so that was good. We're going to place down this cannon right here, shoot down that Ice Golem and those Barbarians there. Okay, minions really didn't do much, so that's good. The cannon is a great counter to the Barbarian Hut as well. It can shoot down the Barbarians very effectively. He's going to use the Graveyard, which is an excellent counter to the Graveyard. She can one-shot skeletons, so the Graveyard's not going to do anything to us here. Nice. And now we can just allow the Witch to kill the Barbarian, cycle to our Giant again. We know he's got the Barbarian Hut and he's going to use it. So what we're going to do is, I want to use a Fireball. Unfortunately, I can't Fireball. Yes! No! The Electro Wizard did not walk into the Fireball, but that's fine. We're doing very good here. We're going to place down the Musketeer all the way at the back. And we're going to play another Witch right here. And like the Giant, you can also use the Knight. The Knight has lots of HP, so you can use him to shield your Witch and Musketeer as well. Minions are an excellent counter to the Graveyard, so minions can counter them easily there. And now we're going to push. We're going to use the Giant and Musketeer. Ooh, he's rushing in. We're going to use arrows, finish them all. He's going to use his Graveyard there. We'll use the Knight this time. Knight can distract skeletons very effectively as well, and since he played all those units, he's not going to have the elixir. He's not going to have 7 elixir to play his Barbarian Hut, so hopefully our Giant can get to his tower almost. Okay, we're going to use the Witch, take down those minions, and we'll use the Giant to distract, and we're going to use the minions here to take down these skeletons from the Graveyard, but he's going to use a poison. Okay, doesn't matter, we still have the Knight, and the Knight is not weak to poison. And here we're going to Fireball his Electro Wizard and his tower, so that's going to be an excellent Fireball. Witch is going to one-shot his skeletons, and now the Witch is targeting his tower, so sweet. We just need to cycle to our Fireball, and that's going to be game. So we're just gonna play Witch here because I know he wants to play his graveyard. We're gonna play a cannon there, a knight there, and I'm just cycling to my fireball to finish off his tower since it's within the range of fireball. We could have also used arrows, but good game. For arenas 5 and 6, you can use this very powerful Hog Rider Goblin Barrel bait deck. In these arenas, the Goblin Barrel is a very overpowered card due to the fact that most people here have very low level Zap Spell and almost no one has the legendary Log card. This deck can actually be used in Arena 10 with a lot of success, so it's crazy that you can use it in arenas 5 and 6. The main strategy is to bait your opponent into using their spell card, then destroy them by distracting their arena tower with the Hog Rider while you use your Goblin Barrel to do massive damage. Okay, let's do a battle with this deck. Good luck. We have Fireball, Fire Spirits, Skeleton Army, and the Inferno Tower. Okay, we'll start off with our Fire Spirits all the way at the back. It's 2 elixirs, so it's a safe start. And see what he plays. He's gonna play in P.E.K.K.A. Okay, we're gonna play the Musketeer on the left, and we're gonna make a push on the left and pressure him heavily there. So we're gonna make him spend all of his elixir on defense and not be able to support his P.E.K.K.A. with something behind. And then we can just finish off the P.E.K.K.A. with an Inferno Tower. So he's gonna use a Tornado to pull our Hog Rider on his king. Okay, but the Inferno right here at the center should still be able to finish the Balloon and the P.E.K.K.A. or weaken it to the extent where Arena Towers can finish off the Balloon. Nice. Even though we've activated his King's Tower, it doesn't matter to me because I've dealt so much damage to his tower on the left. Okay, nice. The Goblins are going to get some damage. And we'll play Fire Spirits here at the back. They're fast. And we have lots of elixir to expend, so we're gonna play. Oh, what? A Golem? Wow, he has a very, very unusual deck. He's using P.E.K.K.A. with Golem and a Balloon, so very high risky deck he's using. He's gonna use Tornado again. Okay, we're gonna zap, finish off those minions so that we can safely play our Inferno and destroy this Golem. Okay, and now my main concern is double elixir time, because once it hits double elixir time, his expensive high average elixir cost deck is gonna deal a lot of. It's gonna be very difficult to stop. All right, we're gonna play Fire Spirits right here. That P.E.K.K.A. is gonna take a while to get here. See if we can bait him into using something. Nope, he's gonna use archers. Okay, we're gonna use the Goblin Barrel now, and we're gonna use the Musketeer over here. Okay, he's gonna play the Wizard, which is in front of the P.E.K.K.A. So we can just Fireball right there, and now we can play our Inferno Tower to counter that P.E.K.K.A. Okay, nice. And we'll use our Fire Spirits to get those minions, hopefully with the splash. Nice. Okay, and now we'll play our Hog Rider with the Goblin Barrel. We know he's got Tornado, but that's not going to help him against this push. Nice. There goes his tower. And look at that, perfect defense. He's not going anywhere with that huge, powerful push with the Golem, P.E.K.K.A. and Balloon, since they're all weak to the Inferno Tower, and we can bait his spell card with our Skeleton Army or whatever, but he doesn't have a zap. He really needs to have a zap with that attack. That Balloon's not going anywhere. Good game. Another deck for Arenas 5 and 6 is this very overpowered Giant Balloon combo deck. This is the strongest offensive combination in Arenas 5 and 6. Simply play the Balloon behind the Giant and it becomes super difficult to stop it from destroying a tower, especially in the low arenas where there aren't that many good defensive options. The best counter to the Giant Balloon is the Inferno Tower, so we have the Zap spell to reset the Inferno Tower, and we have minions to distract it and kill it. The Minion Horde is another big weakness to the Giant Balloon, but we can instantly kill them with arrows or Fire Spirits. Okay, let's do a battle with the Giant Loon deck. Good luck. We have Fire Spirits, Balloon, Musketeer, and arrows. Okay, we're going to start off with our Fire Spirits all the way at the back. And let's see, he's going to play Goblins. One Fire Spirit is going to be enough to weaken them. And we'll just use a Musketeer right here at the back. He's going to play his Elite Barbarians and he's going to spread them. Okay, in that case what we're going to do is we're going to use our Barbarians right here at the center and split them as well. We'll use the arrows to finish off those minions. Weaken the Elite Barbarians and Ice Wizard. Nice. And those two Barbarians backing the musketeer is going to deal a lot of damage, so he has to react to that, and he's going to use his bowler. We're going to use minions. They're going to quickly kill the bowler. Nice. And those 3 minions are also going to deal some great damage, so he had to zap them there. Okay, great. And his tower is down to 24-14, so that is great. Good start. And we're going to place down our giant right here at the back. We know he's got the elite barbarians, but we have fire spirits that can severely weaken elite barbarians, and we can also finish them off with the musketeer. And we also have barbarians that are excellent defense against the elite barbarians as well. Alright, we're going to use musketeer right here behind this giant, shoot down those goblins, and here we go. Here we're going to play the combination. Giant Loon. Let's see how he's going to stop us here, because he needs to somehow target both of those units. Alright, we're going to use fire. Oh, nice. And fire spirits are going to weaken them, and we'll just let the arena tower finish off this elite barbarian. He's only going to get 1 shot. The bomb damage from the balloon did so much. The balloon is just so much deadlier now after that buff where it got where it does a lot more damage with its bomb damage. So yeah, the balloon card is a very powerful, overpowered card in the lower arenas, in arenas 5, 6, and 7. Barbarians, excellent counter against Royal Giant. They can quickly kill a Royal Giant, and now all we need to do is just make 1 push with the Giant and Balloon combo, and we got this. So double elixir time, so we can easily play this combination with lots of units. So we're going to support with the Musketeer here. We're going to use Fire Spirits, weaken them. We're going to use arrows. Nice. And here we go. Balloon. And we're going to support with some minions. How is he going to stop this balloon? He's not going to be able to. There goes his tower. And yeah, excellent defense with the Barbarians, Fire Spirits, Musketeer, minions. It's just really hard to stop. I think he just gave up. He just threw his log on the right. Okay, good game. And of course we got arrows for minions or minion horde. Zap to reset Inferno, minions to distract Inferno. So yeah, we have everything covered. For Arena 7, I recommend taking advantage of the Elixir Collector that you unlocked at Arena 6 with this deck. Giant Hog Rider Beatdown is a super powerful offensive combination that's very difficult to stop when you have Elixir stored up with your Elixir Collector. The main weakness to this deck is the Inferno Tower, but you have the minions to distract and Zap Spell to reset the charge of the Inferno. Not only that, you can send in your Hog Rider behind your Giant and it will quickly go after and destroy the Inferno Tower. Just make sure to use the Zap Spell on the Inferno Tower after it locks onto the Giant for 3 seconds. Okay, let's battle. Good luck. We have Zap, Musketeer, Fireball, and minions. He's going to play his Collector. Unfortunately, we have a very bad starting hand because we don't have the Giant or Hog Rider or a Collector, so we just had like the worst possible starting hand. But we're just going to Fireball his Collector just to weaken it a bit. We're going to use the Musketeer, snipe these goblins. Okay, and let's see, we're going to go with our Hog Rider very soon, right here. He's going to go straight for the Arena Tower. Okay, he's going to use a Fireball on the Hog. He missed the Musketeer. He wanted to shoot the Musketeer as well, but he missed. Okay, we're going to use Barbarians. Barbarians are an excellent counter to the Royal Giant. They do a lot of damage together, and we're also going to back them up with a Giant. So that Giant shielding for the Barbarians, they're going to deal a lot of damage. We're going to now use a Fireball right on these archers. Oh, nice. We got goblins. Can we get minions? No, we did not get the minions because they're ranged, but we did take down his tower easily. This deck is very good against Royal Giants, and he quit, I think, because we have Barbarians, we have heavy hitters like the Musketeer, minions, 3 elixir minions. They do a lot of damage together. So yeah. Okay, since our opponent left, we're going to do another battle with this deck. It's against Akatosh. Good luck. We have the Collector in our starting hand. Okay, great. So we'll start off with the Collector at the center right here. And we have Barbarians for defense. He's got a Giant. Okay. He's angry. Not sure why. We're going to play the Giant. The Giant is simply going to act as a distraction for his supporting units like his archers, so that our minions right here can safely target this Giant. He's got a Sparky. We're going to use Zap, reset that Sparky. Don't want no Sparky trouble here. Oh, arrows on our minions. Okay, we're gonna use a fireball. Can we get the princess? Yes, we got the princess, archer, and the Sparky, of course. Okay, we're gonna place down our second collector. Even though my tower is a bit damaged on the left, that doesn't matter at all. It actually means I'm leading because I have a collector down. Okay, so we know he's using a Sparky deck. He's gonna use his giant right up top. We're gonna use barbarians, excellent counter to the giant. He's gonna use fire spirits, but they're not gonna kill the barbarians, so the barbarians are still gonna deal some great damage. Nice, took that giant down. That was a very powerful giant, level 11. Okay, and now we're gonna support this musketeer with a giant for the counter push. We're gonna use our minions right here. We're gonna ready that zap spell to reset that Sparky now. And there we go. There, hopefully the minions take out the Sparky, but the arena tower is targeting our minion. Okay, and Sparky needs 2 hits to take down that giant, so our giant is still gonna deal a lot of damage. Awesome. You know what? We have lots of elixir to use, so we'll fireball, finish off the Sparky, and weaken that tower some more. We'll use barbarians again, shoot down this giant. Musketeer help out because of that collector. You want to build up elixir with that collector because that elixir is going to allow you to form ridiculously powerful combinations. Especially if I send in the Hog Rider behind that giant, it's going to deal a crazy amount of damage together. Alright, you know what? We'll just ignore that Sparky. We'll go with like Hog Rider right here. We have so much elixir to use now, so might as well just have fun right now. Use zap, and that zap's gonna reset the arena tower's target onto those barbarians, and the Hog Rider is just gonna deal so much damage. Oh no, that Sparky, is it in range? I was afraid it might be in range. Okay, we're gonna use minions, and we'll actually, there's 2 Sparkies. I guess I'll just fireball here. That Sparky's gonna kill my musketeer. My Hog Rider over there, he's already taking down the King's Tower. Good game. So yeah, really powerful deck, guys, especially for Arena 7 and 8. You can easily demolish, steamroll your opponents with this deck. For Arenas 8, 9, and 10, you can use a Siege deck with either the Mortar or X-Bow. The Siege playstyle is one of the most powerful and safest playstyles in the game. The main idea is to force your opponent into making an aggressive push, then defend and directly target their arena tower with your Mortar or X-Bow while you protect them. This strategy is so deadly because you just need some damage on your opponent's arena tower, and when you're mainly focusing on defense, it becomes easy to stop all their pushes and then easily finish them off by using your rocket. Okay, let's do a battle with the Mortar version of this deck. Okay, against Essa here, good luck. We have Zap, Inferno, Knight, and Mortar. Okay, in that case, we're going to start off with the Knight. We're going to place the Knight all the way at the back, right here. And let's see. She's going to play Princess on the right. In that case, we're going to play Mortar on the left, right here. And we're going to support it with an Ice Spirit. He's going to play... Oh, okay, now we can Zap. And Ice Spirit plus Zap can instantly kill a minion horde. And there goes his prince too. Oh no, that's a really powerful prince. Level 7. Our Mortar is level 10, which is really low for my level. I'm a level 12 player against another 12 player, so yeah. Otherwise my Mortar would do a lot more damage. But look at that. Both of his towers, her towers, are weak now. Okay, nice. We can just use a rocket. Always rocket collectors. There goes his collector, and we have dealt a lot of damage to her arena tower. Okay, Knight is gonna destroy that Hog Rider. The Hog Rider only got 1 hit. Knight is a very underrated card. Alright, let's see. That Princess, and he's got a Musketeer. Okay, we're gonna use an Inferno Tower. Distract the Musketeer while the Inferno takes down the Musketeer. Okay, so Archer shoot down the Princess, and now let's see, what is he gonna use on those archers? He's gonna use his Knight. Alright, we're gonna use some Fire Spirits, reset the charge, and then use the Ice Spirit to freeze, use our Knight to counter, and zap quickly on these minions so that our arena tower can one-shot them. Okay, nice. We're gonna need to wait. We're gonna wait for a full elixir bar here. So double elixir time, nice. We're gonna first start off by placing our archers right here at the center so that they can split, and so we can attack on either lanes. We can choose to attack from the left or the right. So let's see, the musketeer on the right, we're gonna use the knight. Look at that archer, so clutch. She destroyed the princess there. We're gonna use archers again, and we're gonna use the zap, weaken those minions, use the ice spirit, cycle to our mortar and inferno again, and there goes hopefully his barbarians and hog rider here. We're gonna use fire spirits, excellent. That musketeer was placed very well on the corner so that it can target my mortar. We're going to use the ice spirit reset and freeze the prince while we have archers shooting it. Nice. And then we'll use our mortar on the right. We're going to use the inferno. Predicted his hog rider. Sweet. And we'll use our knight to take down the princess. Oh, can the fire spirits take down the barbarians? Okay, nice. Because all we have to do now is just defend. Ice spirit and zap, and then no, we're not going to use mortar. We're going to instead just cycle rockets. So rocket on her tower. I've called her a he for like 100 times this battle. Archers, and unfortunately that hog rider is going to deal some good damage, but not worried because all I need to do is just now rocket and zap. So here we go, rocket, zap. Oh, my rocket is not strong enough. 25 hit points. The reason it was not strong enough is because my rocket is only, I think it's like level 8 or yeah, I think it's level 8, so it didn't do that much damage. Otherwise would have definitely won. Another deck that's easy to use and is powerful for arenas 8, 9, and 10 is the Golem Beatdown with Lightning. The biggest weakness to the Golem is the Inferno Tower, but when you have the Zap to stun and reset it, Minions to distract it, and Lightning to deal massive damage and stun and reset the Inferno Tower, this deck becomes incredibly difficult to stop. The most important thing to note when you're trying to make a push with the Golem is to take advantage of your Elixir Collector. Make sure that you've placed down an Elixir Collector first before making a push with the Golem. And don't commit too much on defense. Focus more on supporting your Golem with troops. Okay, let's do a battle with this Golem deck. Good luck to Beox. Alright, so we got all the troops in our starting hand. Alright, in that case, we're gonna start off with our 3 Elixir minions, but I'm gonna see what my opponent plays first. Nope, he's gonna play Furnace, so in that case, I'm gonna play my Musketeer right here to shoot down these Fire Spirits. Okay, and if he decides to play something like, let's say, Electro Wizard, or his Musketeer next to his Furnace, I'm gonna use a Lightning on his Furnace, Musketeer, and Tower. Nice. And now the Arena Tower can finish off these minions. Don't have to worry about that. My Elixir Collector is all the way at the back. So what I'll do is I'll just use some skeletons here to cycle to that collector. But my opponent's going to play his giant on the right. Okay. In that case, we're going to need to play the Golem to basically act as a shield while we use our minions and our Musketeer. Both of those units are our highest DPS single target attackers. So we're going to need to use now the Musketeer, so that Golem's going to protect our Musketeer Arena Tower from those Fire Spirits and whatever else he plays. And now we can just safely kill this giant, place down those minions far away from the Musketeer, because if he decides to play a Fireball, we don't want him to Fireball the minions and Musketeer and the tower all at once. So always make sure to spread your units as much as possible. Unfortunately, my Musketeer is not going to win there. Okay. Okay, we're going to need to place down skeletons again to cycle to our collector. So there we go, collector at the back. And just 16 more seconds until double elixir time, and once we hit double elixir time, we're gonna totally destroy this person because we have so much elixir invested with our collector, and we have a more powerful push because we have the Golem. The Golem is much more sturdier than the giant. He's gonna waste 4 elixir with his Fireball. Our collector can still generate more elixir, so that's great. Here we go, Musketeer, and we're gonna use minions, of course, with the Musketeer and the skeletons. And here we're gonna lightning his musketeer, furnace, and tower all at once. Here we go, baby dragon. And that's what I was talking to you guys about. This huge push. It's really powerful, really hard to stop once we get going during double elixir time. We're gonna play another golem. Actually, we could have just played it all the way at the top just to pressure him, since there's only like 25 seconds left. And yeah, he's angry right now because there's no way he can make a push and get our tower, because we have this powerful push. We're leading in the elixir thanks to our collector, so it's impossible for him to make a comeback. We'll just lightning here, but that should do it. Good game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battles and also like the decks. Leave a like if you did, and also subscribe for more daily Clash Royale content, and I'll see you guys again soon. Later.